or something. Oh, yeah. Matthew 12:43. Yep. So read it.
Con.
Matthew 12:43. When the unclean spirit is going out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest, and findeth none.
Right, because you cleaned yourself up. So that demon got to depart. Go ahead.
It was similar to like Legion. Remember when the demons flooded, they said we're many. They flooded that man. They had to flee. They had to find another vessel to flee into some things. Okay. Verse 44. That he saith, I will return into my house from whence I came out.
Yeah, that old vessel. You. Right? Yeah, and he looking for any openings.
Right.
Okay? That's what Scripture said, have the full armor. The helmet, the shield, the breastplate, everything.
Right.
Right? So them demons can't infiltrate again, man. Go ahead.
And when he is come, he findeth it empty, swept, and garnished.
Mm-hmm.
Then goeth he and taketh with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself.
It could be 7, it could be 1,000, it could be whatever. All right? Go ahead.
And they enter in and dwell there.
Yeah, they go back into that old house. All right? Because that man is not on point, man. Them spirits is always looking for an opening, man. Because this is spiritual warfare. Satan don't take breaks. All right? His demons don't take breaks, man. Then Yahweh Shai tell Peter, Satan desire to sift thee as wheat. All right? He's constantly got his eye on you, man. All right, go ahead.
And the last state of that man is worse than the first.
And that's the worst place to be in, because a lot of men, he don't even know he's not in the truth anymore. He's talking like he's still in it. You're not in it anymore, man. You've been out of it. So he's under what? Strong delusion. He's a what? In a genjutsu. Yeah.
I got a precept. This is Judges 16 and 20. And she said, the Philistines be upon thee, Samson. And he awoke out of his sleep and said, I will go out as at other times before and shake myself. And he wist not that the Lord was departed from him.
The Spirit of the Lord was off of him.
And he didn't even know it, man.
And he didn't know it.
Why? Because Samson, you go to history, you can't say Samson broke the vow. But using that for, like, he didn't know. He think he's still in the truth, man. He didn't know the Lord departed from him.
The Lord been departed from him.
30 years ago.
All right? We really only got one shot to get this right, man.
One shot.
It's the highest calling. The Scripture says the angels desire to do what we do. So, come on, man. This is not a light thing, man. These guys treat Yahweh Shemel Shah like a side chick, man. I get to you whenever. I'm like, nigga, you good. Maybe one day I'll come up. Brother, what are you talking? We just told you the school is no more, man. All right? And if you was in the loop, you would know that. All right? And like we said, it's not just him. It's all you other jakes who put your hand to the plow. You took it off. You're trying to contact brothers. We can't do nothing for you, man. It's over, man. Unless the Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
All right?
Precept.
Come on, let's ring it out. Yeah?
Philippians 3 and 14. I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of Yahweh in Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai.
You got to press. You got to keep running. Just like you told 1 Corinthians, the 9th chapter. You got to strive for the mastery. You got to be temperate in all things. See what I'm saying? Temperate, man. You got to be balanced in everything. All right, go ahead.
Verse 15. Let us therefore, as many as be perfect, be thus minded. And if in anything ye be otherwise minded, the Most High shall reveal even this unto you. So that's the point.
See? So the Spirit of the Lord got us. So that's what Scripture says. Oh, yeah, I told brother. Sirach 26, 25, I think. Scripture says, judgment shall begin at the house of the Lord, man. Okay? Then the Lord said he's going to search Jerusalem. And like the elder said, you was going to start seeing guys who fell out. Try to get in contact. They're those foolish virgins. That's the Scripture.
Wow.
Yo, where you brothers at? Where y'all brothers congregate at? Yo, brother, go through this with me again. No, brother. You got to figure it out on yourself, man. Like we tell with that, Jake, we can't bring you back up on speed, man. All the 20-some years you missed out, we got to bring you all the way up to date. Nah, man. So I'm saying, go ahead.
believe the verse one, it was at 28.
Yeah, let me hear that.
Sirach chapter 26, verse 28. There be two things that grieve my heart, and the third maketh me angry. A man of war that serveth poverty, and a man of understanding that are not set by, and one that returneth from righteousness to sin.
A man that turned from righteousness to sin, because like the Lord said, all your works, he's no longer going to remember. Ezekiel 18.
I'm about to get that. Yeah.
See? He's not going to remember anything you did because you didn't endure. All right? You have to endure to the latter end. That's what says better the end of the thing than the beginning. All right? It's like they always say, it's not how you start, it's how you finish, man. Some people, they start out fast, they sprint, but they burn out in the end. You know, he didn't pace himself in a race. Start getting tired. You know, you trying to a 400, 800 meter race, you running like 100 meters. He was like, oh, this guy sprint out in front, and then see, he can't keep up that speed, man. And everybody just end up passing him. Jackass, you wasn't. That's not strategy. Yeah, you wasn't strategic, man.
Like the story of the rabbit racing the turtle. You know, that rabbit was speeding, but then what happened with the rabbit? The rabbit started getting cocky, proud, took a nap, seeing other chicks posing for him, talking to him, chopping up. Turtle pacing, he's pacing, he's going. You know what I'm saying? And who won the race? You don't know, the turtle won the race, man.
That's right.
He finished the race.
Finished the race, man.
Yeah, so that's to you guys, you fell asleep. You went back in the world. You went back into the world, man. You know? It's best guys like that don't even say anything, man. Just go about your life, man.
And if you would have kept walking by,
we'll never know. But now,
shit.
Now we know.
That was out there. You said your name too. Shit, it's out there.
You know?
But she wasn't escaping anyway. The Lord had it.
Yeah, you had a set date and a set time. Don't get you shit, man.
Yeah.
Well, let's see, have mercy, you know?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Like we said, most of you guys that fell out, 95% of you are done, man. It's game over for you, man. All right? Because you wasn't rooted. You wasn't rooted, man. Okay? And some guys fell out, in, out, in, out. Like, come on, man. Calls that what? Double-minded.
Yep.
Yeah, you double-minded, man.
Oh, so he was going to that don't be
Tossed to and fro?
toss to and fro. Another one, a man that's given to chains.
Oh, it's Sirach 27. Yeah. 24. No, Proverbs, I think 24. 21 or 21, 24, something like that. Better not with those given the chains?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't even want to come give it a jig like that.
No, he's not stable.
Yeah.
You know?
You're not going to see you uptown.
Even a guy that's on the team. Basketball, he come one day, drop 20 points. Nigga, nobody know where he went for the next 2 weeks. You got to track him down. I mean, same thing. He back on the team. He back in. Nobody like, yo, get rid of that. Get rid of that guy, man.
Right. Cause we run the plays.
Yeah.
And now you got a kid with speed on the plays that we running now.
Yeah.
He's not gonna know the plays, man. He'll be out there just grabbing it, just tossing it. Bro, we call for this play.
Ball the ball.
Yeah.
Don't want to pass the rock.
Get rid of this guy, man. He's no longer be a point guard, man. Okay. You gotta get him up to speed all different plays. We want to miss practice, missing games. Because you want to go get drunk in the world.
Yeah, want to go to Vegas.
Yeah.
You know? Like, remember they said Rodman went to Vegas? They said Jordan went right there in the nigga room. He was naked with his girl and all that. They said Jordan went in there, tapped the nigga like, yo, we going now. We got playoffs. We got to win. You know? I think Jordan was serious about winning, man.
Who did that to?
Rodman. Because Phil Jackson, because Rodman was an unstable dude.
Unstable, man.
So Phil Jackson, I gave him the day off, told him to go to Vegas. Jordan said, what? You gave him to Vegas? You let him go to Vegas, you're not going to come back. Cool. Took his private jet, went to Vegas, found out where his room was, said went in his room with his girl there under the sheets, tapped him. Yo, we going back. All right, we got playoffs. We got to win. That's it. You know?
Every other day, but Jordan practicing, he in the club.
Yeah.
He throwing parties. Then you come grab mad rebounds.
Yeah.
That's all he could do is he's the rebounder, man.
Yeah.
Just score to save his life. But Jordan needed him for the rebounds. You know, you would have been better if he was like, you know, on point. You know what I'm saying? But he was like you said, unstable.
He could be a Reubenite maybe.
Yeah.
Dennis Rodman,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
because he's an unstable dude. He's the type of guy he can't stay in one spot. You know?
He became first with King Jong-un.
Yeah.
He's only going to North Korea and
He
chilling.
went to North Korea drinking with the guy, you know, talking shit.
Yeah.
That's a Jake that's just not stable, man. Yeah. You know, get ahead.
So Sirach 26, in verse 28, finish it off. It says, in one that returneth from righteousness to sin, the Lord prepares such as one for the sword.
See?
Boy,
Yeah. Prepare you for the sword. Man. See, and like we said, we don't gotta let the scriptures do the talking, man.
and that's what happened. And once he heard that final one, that was the one. You know? That was the one right there.
My soul had no pleasure in him.
He's out.
Yeah.
The spirit getting
Yeah.
hot.
He said, head out.
Yeah, I gotta get up out of here. It's too much.
Because you know what follows after that.
Yeah.
A mirage or
Yeah, because it's talking about him.
Yeah.
The Lord shall have no pleasure in a guy who falls back in the world, man. You know?
Con, Ezekiel 18 and 21. But if the wicked will turn, matter of fact, straight to the point. That's not the one I wanted. Right here, verse 24. Ezekiel 18 and 24. But when the righteous turneth away from his righteousness and committeth iniquity and doeth according to all the abominations that the wicked man doeth, shall he live? All his righteousness that he hath done shall not be mentioned.
The Lord don't remember that. That's why he quoted the scripture, Matthew 7. Lord, didn't I do this in your name and that in your name and that? I never knew you. Depart from me, man. He's going to say that to you through his men.
Yeah.
Nah, brother, you didn't do it. Nah, brother, we reproved you on that doctrine and you kept with your bullshit, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can't help you, Ak. See? Nah, Ak, we told you to get back out there when you fell short, man. But Ak, you remember that year, 2010, I was on fire, Ak. I was out there, that was 2010. All right? The Lord don't remember that, man. Like, and even in the sports world, there's an old saying, you're only as good as your last game. You know? It's a different year. It's a different time. See? That what you got?
Read it on. In his trespass that he have trespassed, and in his sin that he have sinned, in them shall he die.
You're gonna die, man. Right? So the Lord don't remember that unless you finish.
Right.
See, you're not written. You're not gonna be talked about in the kingdom. Right?
They're not gonna talk about the brother that went to a couple classes back in One West. Knew the Hebrew, you know, certain things. Yes, that's Hebrew. Yeah, we're going to all of that. Man.
Jake crazy now. Jake is really crazy.
And the brother said it's not just him. It's a lot of Jakes that done fell off, man.
Yeah, it's a lot.
A
And the
lot.
elders, the apostles, they said they literally see thousands of brothers coming in and out. Especially the year 2000, that disenchanted a lot of Jakes. But the Lord said that would happen. I think it's Luke 17.
That's
20.
Luke 17?
Yeah, let's get that.
I'll get that. Luke 17 to 20?
I believe it's around here. We say you shall desire to see the day of the Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, that temperature did drop, man. See, that weather deceiving, man.
Luke 17 and 22. Slack it. And he said unto the disciples, the days will come when ye shall desire to see one of the days of the Son of Man, and ye shall not see it.
Yeah, so they can equate that with the year 2000. You know? But you didn't, of course not. Because why? The scripture says no man know the day or the hour. Yahweh Shai don't know.
Yeah.
You know the season. We all know the season, but we don't know the exact date.
Con.
Nobody knows. The angels don't know nobody. The Most High kept that for himself to prove he is the Most High. Right? We know we in a season. We know we close. We know we probably a year or two away. We can say that much.
Con.
It's now. It's coming now.
Because everything's lined up. All
Yeah.
the major prophecies right before everyone's very
World War
eyes.
III, we in it. We in it. It's no longer coming. This is it. The minute they helping Ukraine, Russia and China got an alliance, Iran and Israel. This is World War III.
Yep.
Okay? We see the elite, all these different explosions and nitric oxide and oil and chemicals in the air. We got the economy acting up, inflation on the rise, right? They're talking about CBDC, cashless society, all right? I call it Elon Musk and the brain Neuralink. This is what time do you think this is? This is it. Okay? The Lord said He's not going to prolong the vision anymore. This is it, man. All these devils coming out the woodworks openly telling you you're going to eat bugs. Yeah. You're going to have to move based on your social credit score. You're going to have a carbon footprint. This is the world these demons want, man. That's what we're crying, how about Shemel Shah? We got to get the hell up out of here, man. Because we can't survive in a world like that, man. There will be no ministry in a new world order. There will be no more street preaching in the new world order. And then if it is, your social credit score is going to be minus probably 10,000. You won't be able to afford shit.
That's right.
We realize you were hate speech here, this violation, not violation. Violation. Like, nigga, you don't have no money in your account, man. That's right. In order to get access to that money, you're going to need that thing in you. See? So that's why the scripture says, King David said to what? To disappoint him.
Cast him down.
You see? You want the Lord to disappoint him, man. Right? And He is going to disappoint him. The scripture says He's going to rain upon him while he's eating. He's not going to win. There's not going to be no world like that. Right? His technocracy that He wants to set up, where He controls everything through technology and AI, and they can see and know everything, that's not going to happen. Yep. He's going to do his best to try to bring it forth, but it's not going to happen. Even His own people in these red states and these other pundits, like we said, the Alex Jones type of Edomites, they bringing out certain dirt on him, man, because that's the kingdom divided. Yeah. Right, and we use that info too that them devils be bringing out, man.
That's Psalm 64.
Yeah, their tongue shall fall upon themselves, right? Yeah, we use that information. We'll use it, absolutely. And tied to prophecy, man. That's your damn problem, man. All right, what you got?
I'll read that. Record it. You got this? Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushai.
Yeah, we want the Most High to arise, man. Right? Send Yahweh Shai back quickly. Yeah.
Disappoint him. Cast him down.
Because he's moving like Pharaoh now. Pharaoh said, yo, these people getting mighty. You got to get rid of them. So Aisha saying, yo, they waking back up, man. We got to move now, man. Right? We can't procrastinate anymore. We got UFOs going in and out of the earth. We got to move now.
That's another thing, too. We shot down the unidentified flying object.
That's all a lie, man. That's all a covering. They got your attention over here while they doing some other shit, man. Yeah. Like we said, that Ohio thing, that's fatal, man.
Fatal.
And they showed it in their show. They movie or whatever. See? And what does that do? That's destroying crops. That's destroying the food supply, man. Ecosystem. This man is Satan, man. And they coming forth and tell you, don't worry about it. You know, I mean, you people got to be dumb to believe anything the government say. You just got to be dumb anyway to believe that, man. All right? They even had it on a hot mic. Some poker players were saying they regret taking the juice. They had it on a hot mic on ESPN. Wow. He's like, yo, man, I regret taking that thing. So listen to some idiot. This guy, yo, you need a bat across your head. So this guy, the whole 2020, he didn't take it. 2021, 2022, he just took it to enter that tournament. I'm like, nigga, you held out for 3 years, and you know probably the gotta be the biggest jackass on the planet Earth to take the juice in February 2023, so you can enter a tournament. Wow. So you held out in the heat of the day when they were bringing a mandates, but enter some tournament 2020. He said, yeah, I just took it. I was like, yo, that guy, retarded. That's retarded, man. That's slow, man. All right, so yeah, that guy said, yeah, I took it. Ever since I took it, my heart has been acting up. See?
Well, good riddance. Okay. Because you're a fool.
You're a fool, man. And you love your life.
Clown.
Man. Yeah.
You're a bozo.
You know? Took the juice. All right, deal with it, man. Right. Like what the scripture say, who's going to pity your trauma that's bitten by a serpent? Right. Nobody. Don't pity you, man. Right? Because you were the same people that was mocking those who didn't take it. Now you got to deal with their repercussions. Trusting in your God, Fauci. That retard, man. Now he's stepping down. He ready to step down. Right? Trusting in your God, man. Which is their science, which all ties into his image. All right? All right, go ahead.
Reading on, it says, deliver my soul from the wicked.
Who's the wicked? Malachi, the first chapter.
Oh, man.
She will tell you he's the border of wickedness. So yeah, you got wickedness, but I thought he's the height, he's the God. He's the wicked. He was created to be the wicked for the day of evil. Right? And he's showing himself who he is, man. We're looking at his kingdom. Like we talked about the open Satanism and homosexuality. This is the man. All right? He wants to make food, genetically modified food. This man is Satan, man. Right? We know who the devil is. He's showing himself right now. All right? And the scripture said he deceived the world by those miracles.
Finish it out. It says, which is thy sword.
Oh, man, come on, man. And the scripture said, Aisha was blessed with the sword. Revelation, the 6th chapter. To take peace from the earth. He's the red horse, man. All right? And that pale horse is going to a system as well, too. And the different calamities that's going to happen on the earth, man. And we in the middle of that black horse, too, which is a famine. All right, everything is tying all together, man.
All the major prophecies is here.
So that's what the prophets we be saying to you Israelites. How long you going to remain simple? How long?
How long you gonna love simplicity, man?
And then the Lord answered Isaiah until the city's overthrown. That's what Isaiah 6, yeah. Let's get that.
This is Ezekiel 12, chapter 25. It's like, this is Ezekiel chapter 12 and verse 25. It says, for I am Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word.
That's what Jake always say. They used to tell us that. Oh, yeah, I kind of do believe what you're saying, but it's going to happen in like 70 years. I don't think I'm going to be live when it's happening. But guess what? It's happening now. Now what? You're in that time. How can we forget the Turkey and Syria earthquake? That earthquake, that 50,000 people dead, man.
Dead. Oh, right before the earthquake was the big
that UFO looking cloud.
Yep. And that was over
Argentina,
man.
Argentina.
So we're gonna see what's gonna happen into Argentina soon, man.
Yeah, the Lord's I gotta shake that South America up, man.
Yeah, that's nostalgia right there, Chile and Chile.
You know. So yo, man. Yeah, we in that time. Earthquakes everywhere, man. You had the storms on the West Coast. You had tornadoes in the
storms.
Yeah.
You know.
See. So yo, man. So we on the lookout. A lot happened this February, man. A lot. Right? So we're going to see now, after the Pesach, what is the Most High going to do next? And these devils keep talking about cyber attacks and EMP, so you got to be on our guard. And when that happens, you could just forget about it. City going to be in panic everywhere. Right? It's going to be panic, checkpoints, riots, looting, no access to bank accounts, automatic famine. The love of money going to be what? Cold. Right? You seen that footage with that woman? She was in the gym in Florida.
And the dude tried to,
Like grab her up.
Yeah.
Grab her up. I didn't watch the video, but I seen like the thumbnail.
Yeah. It said female bodybuilder stuff. She ain't no female. She wasn't even that big. I don't know what they talking about. But yeah, she was just squatting. Like that. You're not a bodybuilder, but they said and he just looked like a sick dude anyway. He looked like Elam. He had some like pink short pants. Some like pink short pants and flip flops, and he's like, "Yo, let me in," and some vests. And she says she's seen him in the gym before. It's a complex. She just opened the door for him, and then she doing her workout, and he just looking in the mirror, and he just looked to her, and he walked to her, and he just go up to her, and he started touching her chest. She's like, "What are you doing?" They start fighting, so then she start trying to run, and he running after her. He grabbed her. They rolling on the floor. I was like, yo, look at this shit, man. She finally escaped and ran out and called the police, man. And he just looked like just looking at her from far off. He just looked, He don't even look like in his right frame of mind, man. See? And he looked weak. But imagine the society when society collapsed. If it wasn't for 911, he probably would still pursue him, man.
Yeah.
He'll have fun.
Yeah.
You know? That's what's coming, man.
He'll get off on a hunt.
Yeah, he'll get off on a hunt.
She's running, let me get a head start.
Yeah.
Then he started running after them.
Yeah.
That's the time we're coming into, man. Actually, in them times now, but when 911 is not available.
Remember that sick Jake? And then that woman looked like she could be our mom and shit. He don't even care. That nigga went hunting after in the Bronx, remember?
Yeah.
That dude was sick,
We
man.
went out the door closed.
Yeah.
Yo, hey, remember, he got to the door. He was like, he started knocking.
He started knocking. He said,
Yeah.
he said, yo, Poppy, open up. Yo, that nigga was crazy,
whatever
man.
man that was in the house, he weak, man. A weak dude in there, man. Dude knock bang on your door trying to get with your daughter or get with your woman or something, man. What? Come
Shoot him through the peephole, man.
Yeah.
You know, like, which we not saying that, you know, but that's the time. That's the time we coming to, man.
Yeah.
People gonna be just pulling out, man,
Yeah.
because there's not gonna be no 911,
Yeah.
and you could change the scenario. She came 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
When the EMP happened or the cyber, there ain't gonna be no lights in the lobby. There ain't gonna be no lights in the lobby.
So you're not gonna be able to see the predator.
You're not be able to see where the predators are, man.
They be lurking, waiting for you to come home. They will usually come on around this time.
You women gonna be scared as shit in that time. All that equality and men are independent. That's gonna be right out of the door because ain't gonna be no lights in the city, man. Them 911 niggas, they gonna be trying to get back home to they loved ones, man.
They showed that in World War Z. Remember they went to the supermarket?
Yeah.
And basically we tried in that scene, they was taking stuff, you know, then he saw a cop. He said, the cop right by him. He started grabbing shit, you know? So that shows you, like these cops, they got families look out for, wives, children, all of this stuff, man. They not gonna give a fuck. All right? So see what? They should not regard the kings nor princes. But of course, they actually be in their own power. People take matters in their own hands. All right? Grabbing things up, grabbing women up, children up.
That's gonna be a common thing. Women and children. This is Isaiah the 13th chapter. Women gonna be ravished. Children gonna be getting dashed to pieces. Carrie Hilson said she had that vision. But the UFOs. I think her brother in the truth in Atlanta. I'm not sure.
Carrie Hilson?
Yeah, the singer. Years ago, and she said she had another vision. People was just killing women and children in the streets like it was nothing. Like it was just a common thing. You know? Yeah, like we said in that time, come you think a man gonna see a woman he like and let me get your name, your number. Just gonna run up on a hit up. And he's gonna do his thing. That's what's gonna happen, man. Yeah. It's gonna be cold out here, man. Yeah. Yeah.
You see that in the book of Eli.
Yeah.
That's right. And read my brother's laugh too. So
Yeah.
Say what? The calamity and famine,
Yeah.
you know?
You ain't gonna laugh, yeah.
We're gonna be laughing, man. That's what's funny because we warning you to get right.
Yeah.
And you women still proud as hell. Niggas still proud as hell. So when society collapse, man, y'all need to get filthy with y'all, man. This brother said,
Yeah.
He's gonna hit her.
Just gonna hit her.
He ain't spit game. They be no spitting game.
Nah.
You know, we're taking the most game.
Yeah.
You know? Nah, man. They want to be, you know, see one. That's what a lot of y'all, that's,
Single independent woman.
yeah. Yeah.
Or you like jumping from dude to dude, that's gonna backfire. Some says men are gonna be afraid. Men are gonna be afraid, man. You know?
They showed that in the movie, The Divide. Basically, she would give her bodies away, like basically, like, you know, she told the other woman, give them what they want so they can protect us, whatever the case may be. Something like that. And they backfired on her ass, man. They started raping her, period, fucking her up, all type of shit. They basically training her how to leash her neck, a belt, you know, choking her out, like that. She's crying and
man.
shit. Makeup coming down her fucking face. You know, she walking, now she's bugged out her mind now. There's a lot of demons in her now, like semen demons. That she walking around like singing like lullabies and shit like that. Like, you come sit with us. They said, no, where you going, Terry? They grabbed her up, brought her back to the room. You know?
It's gonna be a cold world.
Then those same Edomite niggas, they became effeminate. You know, they was already effeminate deep down, but they started wearing makeup, painting their nails, doing type of wearing dresses. Oh, but they bugged out in that bunker, man. That shows too a lot of you people that's doomsday preppers, got bunkers. You're gonna die in your bunkers.
Well, it tells you that those in the mountains gonna eat each other.
That's right.
I think it's second 16.
They showed that in the movie, the TV show The 100. They was in a bunker for a couple years. What happened? They had to resort to cannibalism, man. So they had a little fighting pit. They all fight in the pit. And whoever basically who dies, everyone eat them that day. They make the food real mushy. They ate them raw and like goddamn. They made them jelly. All right.
It's gonna be a cold world.
Cold world, man. Cold world.
Like we said, men are gonna be afraid, man.
Yeah.
Men gonna be scared to death out here, man. Because you're gonna have gangs and groups, and you can't forget martial law. They're gonna be the chief gang. And like we said, people had dreams of the foreign militias, man.
Yeah.
Chinese people said they seen that.
They showed that in The Last of Us. In The Last of Us, you had like they call it you had the Fedra, which would be like the FEMA troops or the mercenaries or the police state.
I didn't even catch up on that yet.
Yeah,
I'll catch up on that.
So I'm not gonna say too much to spoil it, but it shows like
It got better? It got better?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You finished the last episode? Yeah, it was kind of sad.
Yeah, it was kind of sad. What episode comes out today?
Yeah, tomorrow. What, tomorrow? I think Sundays. I think it's Sundays. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Okay. Oh, another thing too, that, brothers don't even watch the different toxic chemical released into the public. That's chemical biological warfare.
That's biological warfare.
Okay, and so
if it's killing animals, what's it gonna do? What it's doing to the people out there?
They mentioned how it's already DNA mutation going on in East Palestine, Ohio. All right, so it shows what that now they got another narrative for when people start changing.
That's to bring that great re in. That's to bring the great re in, the great reboot.
Yeah.
See? All these things happening, man. The elite wage war on you people, man.
Yeah.
Are you still taking selfies and social media likes and views?
Yeah.
You distracted Super Bowl nonsense. All right? The elite openly wage a war on you, man. Sure said they cannot go to sleep unless they cause sun to fall, man. Proverbs 4:6 say they can't sleep. All right? Like they said, Planet of the Apes, he's the hairbringer of death. They worship death. Okay? For you, like we said, for you to pollute the same air and water you breathe, this man is Satan, man. And he's doing it to his own people now.
That's like literally
You got them old redneck crackers out there, ooh, in the meetings, the town hall meetings. So it's different as Jake and Edomites. Because them Edomites get together in they town hall meetings and they demand to look at the politicians and talk to them. Jake just take it. Jake not in no town hall meetings. What's going on in the community? Jake not even on that level, man. But them Edomites, they getting together in a town hall meeting, they demanded the governor come and tell them what's going on. And the governor told them, listen, the same chemicals in cigarettes is the same chemicals in the air. The man was just Satan, man. That's what he said. Same chemicals you smoke is the same shit in the air. Don't worry about it. See? But that's the kingdom divided against itself.
Right.
He's on a payroll, man. Right? He's on a payroll, man. See? What you got?
I'm going to finish off on that Ezekiel 20.
Oh, I'm sorry, Isaiah 6. I got two.
So Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 25 again. It says, "For I am Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass."
Hey, see? So the Most High words, and the Most High, he's hastening now. Everything is speeding up. The time is speeding up, man.
Yeah, everything going by fast.
Everything is going by fast, man.
So fine.
They tell you, Sirach, the 36th chapter, they cutting the time short. All right? All right? Yahushua said the days are shortening for the elect's sake.
Ezra said, pray for a few days until they may be short.
Yeah, let it be short, man. We in that time.
That's why the time is shorting up, because the elect are praying for it.
Yeah, man. The Lord is bringing a foreclosure.
Right.
It's time for Babylon to shut down, man. Isaiah 24. Right, and we see it happening globally, everywhere, man. Everywhere getting hit, man. So like you guys talking about leave, where you gonna leave to?
Right.
You go to South America, he gonna get you down there. Go to Caribbean, he gonna get you down there.
Right.
You go in Europe, there's a war brewing in Europe right now. Okay? And other nations gonna get involved. Where you gonna run to? Syria guy with a massive earthquake, man.
Right.
Right? You gonna fly with them other retarded Jakes down there to Ghana? Most likely gonna get, and no matter where you go, it's different destruction set up for different places, man. Right? So we gonna stay in here and we gonna trust in the Lord, like the scripture says. Was that Joshua 1:7?
This book of Joshua, chapter 1 and verse 7, and it reads, Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law which Moses my servant commanded thee. Turn not from it to the right hand or to the left, that thou mayest prosper whithersoever thou goest.
Wheresoever thou goest. So we stay right here. Just gonna keep the commandments. Have faith.
Right?
Right? Is there anything more?
Let's see. Read on. Verse 8. It says, This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
So tell the wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy times. All right? Go ahead.
It says, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success.
Yeah, so he told them, yeah, Jake didn't follow that anyway. That's why we went into captivity. Jake didn't follow that, man. See? But in this day and time, the Most High said he knew we wasn't going to listen because we were stiff-necked people.
Yeah,
but in the land of their captivity, they shall what? Remember themselves and think upon my name. Which the name is Yahweh and the son's name is Yahweh Shai, man. You need those names in order to get the hell up out of here, man.
Right.
Jesus Christ is not going to cut it, man. And any Jake calling on that name and that Jacob's trouble, you're going to be confounded. You're going to get put to death, man.
Right.
Any
right.
IUIC members that's doing that, you're going to get put to death, man. Because you're disrespecting the Lord, man. That's not his name, man. Okay? You see, you guys are all in the law. Supposedly, you're not in no law, man. Because we did a video on that. Went to the whole list of laws you guys ain't keeping. All right? So you ain't into the law like that, man. You guys into marriage, and yeah, they go into certain history and certain breakdowns. But he ain't giving you the full truth. Let's get at John 16:13.
Little one is too about
Come. Bring it up.
Verse 9, Joshua 1 and 9. Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid.
See? So you trying to flee Babylon, that means you're afraid. I'm gonna go run down into to the islands, you know? But in the scripture, the island's gonna be destroyed when the missiles hit.
That's right.
The island's gonna be devoured, man.
Yeah.
Alright? Yeah, go ahead.
Neither be thou dismayed, for Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, thy power is with thee, whithersoever thou goest.
Yeah, that's the point I want to bring out in that. Wheresoever thou goest, man. Alright, so we ain't running anywhere, man. Okay? You said be courageous, aka have faith. Alright? I'm a one. Have faith, man. Alright? You read that earlier. Faith in the day of adversity, that means that you're strength.
444 right there on the back of the bus. 4104.
Go ahead.
Spirit. You gotta keep it.
This is St. John chapter 16 and verse 13. It says, howbeit when the spirit of truth is come, he will guide.
The comforter, not no goddamn Tazadakia. The scripture says the comforter will abide with you forever. Tazadakia is gone. So much for him being a comforter, man. A false prophet, man. Was seeking his own glory, and he blasphemed too, man. The comforter is the spirit of the Mashiach in the form of the scriptures, man. The Rakakwadash, man. And the Lord has to give you actual spirit to understand it. The book abides forever. That's not talking about no man. Muslims, Muhammad. That's talking about Muhammad. You're a freaking fool, man. That's what the Muslims just say, oh, that's talking about Muhammad. Show us in the scriptures, man. All right? Then he said what? The comforter is the Holy Spirit. He said it. Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
It says, he will guide you into all truth.
He will guide you into all truth. All truth, man. Nah, we don't teach 100%. We on that 89%. Where's the other 11%? I can't tell you now. We teach 89% or 91% of the truth. But where's the other 9%? Now, what are you waiting on? See? All truth, man. See, go ahead.
It says, for he
Meaning the
shall...
Lord revealed us everything we need to know for salvation. Right? Like brother said, don't mean that we know how much plates the earth is on, how much galaxies is out there. Like the Lord asked Job, where does he pull out the treasures? The wind. That's Jeremiah the 10th chapter 2. Perfect. What's that? Jeremiah 10? I think it's 11. We talk about the wind from the treasure. No man knows. We don't know that. We don't know that stuff, man. Like the angel told Ezra, you on earth, worry about earthly things. We don't know where the Most High pulled out the wind from. We don't know where he pulled out darkness from. He asked Job that. We don't know. Right? So 100% truth is not talking about that, man. It's talking about the doctrine. We know what's needed to get up out of here, man. Right? The Lord revealed that what's needed for salvation.
He asked Ezra, do you measure fire? Measurement of fire?
Oh, the breath of the earth. He said that too. So to show you that the earth is a living thing.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
The earth is a living thing, man.
Awesome.
Yeah. What you got? Is it Jeremiah 10 or something?
Oh, it's like Jeremiah 10 and verse 13. When we started 11 though?
Yeah, let me hear it.
It says, thus shall ye say unto them, the gods that have not made the heavens and the earth.
Yeah, you jakes and your idolatry nonsense. Christ the Redeemer. See with this idol shit, man. And it's not some small little statue. That shit is huge as hell, man. On the highest point. So everybody can see that nonsense, man. Yeah. She got hit by lightning.
Yeah.
Again.
It says, Jeremiah 10 and 11, read it on. It says, the gods that have not made the heavens and the earth, even they shall perish from the earth and from under these heavens. He have made the earth by his power. He have established the world by his wisdom, and have stretched out the heavens by his discretion.
His wisdom is the Mashiach.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Verse 13. When he uttereth his voice, there is a multitude of waters in the heavens, and he causes the vapors to ascend from the ends of the earth. He maketh lightnings with rain, and bringeth forth the wind out of his treasures.
Yeah, we don't know how he do that. We don't know how he bring forth we don't know how he bring forth his wind out of his treasures. We don't know that. How he does that. Right? We don't know. See? We don't know, man. Right? But he does, man. So like it's 100% truth don't mean that. Yeah, the rain has been on and off all day, right? That's rain.
Yeah. That is hell. You hear it smacking up the car, right?
Yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah. Go with tomorrow.
But I was right.
Yeah, I was in there now.
I'll go back to this. So jumping back, John chapter 16, in verse 13, finishing off, for he shall not speak of himself, but whatsoever he shall hear, that he speak, and he will shew you things to come. He shall glorify me, for he shall receive of mine, and shall shew it unto you.
There you go, man. Okay? The spirit of truth, which the world cannot receive. That's what the comfort is, man. It's not talking about a man. All right? That's, like we said, he said the comforter should abide with you forever. What abides forever? The word of the Most High. I'll tell you that Isaiah 40 and 8. I just could tell you the comfort of the scriptures that you might have home. It's the scriptures, man. Right? The scriptures, man. The scripture is the one that comforts you, man. That's why Yahushua was known as the word of the Most High. He was a word in the flesh. See? So, like we went through a couple of things today. I don't know how long. I think our battery gonna last long. We went through a couple of things today through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Seen a guy who was in it, and that man is dry, man. Barely could say the name. Didn't say his Hebrew name. Don't know what's going on. Don't have a clue what's going on. Okay, and that's a lot of you guys who fall out. We went through certain examples today, man. They just went back to their vomit. A dog returning back to their vomit. And the crazy thing, they still think they eat the truth for a lot of them, man. Right? So that's an example for us, man. We can't stop, man.
Con.
There's no stopping in this thing, man. All right? We told him that, man. Okay, you got it. Like I was trying to say, he that endures to the end, the same shall be saved.
The moment you give up, the moment you die.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. There's no giving up. There's no looking back. Straightforward. We're keeping our eye towards the kingdom. All right? And to get to the kingdom, we run through the precepts, you know? There's a narrow, straight path. Right? So we got to keep praying, fasting, and enduring through all these type of trials, tribulations, and afflictions. All right? It's a marathon. Pace yourself. All right? So that's it. That's what it is.
You gotta pray the Lord strengthen you, man.
Yeah.
To endure this fight. It's a long fight, but we coming to the end of it. All right, we coming to the end, man.
Exactly.
God was trying to say, we could discern the face of the sky. You should be able to discern the signs of the times. This is it. So we don't gotta fight that much longer, man. This is the last hour. All right, we in the last hour, man. So you're supposed to go harder now that you see the day approaching. You guys who fell by the wayside, it's nothing we could do for you, man.
You gotta be fervent in spirit.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah. You guys who fell out, you just done, man.
Done. And that's a scary position to be in. A brother that was once in his faith, pushing on the highways and the hedges, and now you're just back in the world or doing your own thing. As far as you just chasing your dreams and your career and shit. The Lord about to destroy this place, man. You made the wrong investment. All right? The wrong investment. See, we invested in what? The truth. Yahweh Shem Shah, the ministry, the gospel.
And out of Ratazah, He gonna reward us.
He will remember us. All right?
Let's go read the last, I think it's the last verse of Hebrews 4. Let's approach the throne of glory. We have to close it out after that.
Last verse.
Yeah, Hebrews 4. Yeah, it says.
Hebrews chapter 4, verse 16. Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in time of need.
In time of need. Let's approach boldly, man. That we may have help in throne of grace. Because that's what we underneath right now. We underneath grace, man. The space between two covenants. The Lord gave us grace and mercy in this time, so we're taking advantage of it. And that's what the Lord gave you, all you Israelites, grace to seek Him now. Because when He turned this shit up, that's it. There's no turning back, man. Once you unleash these spirits out here, that's it, man. Ezra's telling you that once the plagues are sent forth, there is no coming back. And He's not going to hate you in that time, man. All right? That's why the scripture says, seek the Most High while He may be found, man. All right? And call upon it. So the prophets represents grace and mercy, man. Okay? So we're going to close this thing out. We're going to say, Kol Elohim La Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Let's give it the bonds L's of GMS. And honestly, Akim that's pushing week in and week out, man.
Right.
And never took your hand off the plow, man.
Done.
The rest of you brothers and sisters that listen faithfully every week. Now we're going to say Shalom.
Shalom.